I'd like to start this video off by saying I am not a financial advisor. Should you choose to invest in Bitcoin or any other asset, do your own research or seek the advice of an actual financial advisor, preferably one that knows a thing or two about crypto. Now, this video is going to be really quick. I wasn't actually going to do a video until this weekend, but there's something that caught my eye, and I just had to get it out now. First off, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin here. As you can see, Bitcoin has in fact broken out of this bit of a ascending triangle. Oh, I mean, it wasn't really a major breakout, so we could actually maybe reform that even into a rising wedge, which would be a bearish pattern, given the fact that Bitcoin's volume has been decreasing as the price has been increasing. We could see another bout of downside for Bitcoin. But, okay, first off, if we do see downside, don't panic. It's not the end of the world. I just have to say that. But if we do see some downside, I could see us falling back down towards $6,000, maybe even $5,000. So do be prepared for that. But Bitcoin is not the only one that's about to experience this. Actually, if Bitcoin settles at 5,500, it'll get off easy compared to what I'm seeing with markets around the world. Okay, so we're gonna switch this. My video is gonna look a bit strange because I gotta flip my phone to switch between assets here. We are going to the S&P 500 first, and as you can see on the S&P 500, let's see if I'm gonna be good at drawing here today. Okay, my drawing's somewhat good, I guess, compared to usual. Yeah, anyways, S&P 500, as you can see, we took a bit of a cliff dive, and now we are putting in a rising wedge. A rising wedge is a bearish pattern. A bearish pattern typically breaks down. So, those of you out there that are in the regular stock market, do be prepared for this, because it's not just the S&P 500. Also, you can see there's been declining volume with the rising price, which is bearish divergence, and that's also another indication that the price will be jumping off a cliff again here soon. Now, I'm going to switch to another. Let's go to the Nasdaq, for example. The Nasdaq, as you can see, if you take a close look, we are putting in a bit of a rising wedge. You can maybe even show that as a bear flag. Either way, downward price action is the end game with this pattern. The chances of breaking up out of this pattern are slim compared to the chances of breaking down. Now we're going to switch it up again. I know this is probably looking stupid as I keep flipping this phone, but the Dow Jones. Now, if you take a look at the Dow Jones, what do you see? You see another rising wedge. Now, this pattern is showing up in markets all across the globe. It isn't just the United States. And to prove that, I'm going to move on to the next market. Let's go to the UK 100 index, for example. UK 100 index is showing a bit of a flagging pattern. It's not at all that much complete, but you can see that it's either going to form a bear flag or it's going to form a rising wedge. It's got to take a little bit more time to form, but you get my point. But moving on from that, let's go to China's market. What's that? SH Comp, I think it is, for Shanghai. Yeah. As you can see, that is also forming either that one might be forming a bear flag. So, what I'm trying to get across here is that no matter which market you look at, there is major bearish indicator. I'm seeing bearish technicals in pretty much every market across the globe. So, with that being said, if you're longing right now, be ready to close those positions, because this downfall across the planet is not over. That's what I am seeing. So the virus, I think the count was at 1.4 million or 1.5 million the last time I checked at it worldwide. I'm not going to really get into that right now. This is just meant to be a quick update on price action as far as the regular stock market goes and Bitcoin goes. But do stay safe out there. If you have strategies implemented, you may want to readjust them accordingly, or just at least keep a close eye on these charts, because there will be more bearish price action here in the near future. Probably, like for example, when we see this next week's unemployment numbers come out, or when we start to feel the damaging effects of what shutting business down for long periods of time does. Like there's a lot of businesses out there shut down, and they still have, like I said in the last video, they still have expenses to pay. That's a problem. But yeah, with that, I think that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you all next time.